A popular Game of Thrones theory suggests that a big shock is in store for fans in the upcoming final 2 episodes of the hit HBO series. The theory says that the death of Daenerys Targaryen's second dragon, Rhaegal, might not be as damning to her cause, because there's a good chance that there are more dragons in existence, we just haven't seen them yet. The theory is based on minute Easter eggs, revelations by cast members, and details from author George R.R. Martin's source novels. It's also worth mentioning that were this theory to be proven true, it would add credibility to leaked plot details that are doing the rounds online. The theory says that, in the 5th season, when Drogon spends almost a whole season gone, he's actually laying eggs and is in fact a female. There's a lot that needs to be unpacked here, the most important being Drogon's sex, which has thus far been assumed to be male, like his brothers. According to George R.R. Martin's writings, dragon sex is a rather complicated matter. Martin discusses this in a passage from Fire and Blood, A History of the Targaryens. Whilst it is true that determining the sex of a living dragon is a nigh-on impossible task, no other source mentions Vermax, the dragon in question, producing so much as a single egg, so it must be assumed that he was male. Septon Barth's speculation that the dragons change sex at need, being as mutable as flame, is too ludicrous to consider. While this casts doubts about the ability of dragons to change sex at will, a Game of Thrones wiki entry offers more historical insight. Historians, like Septon Barth, Grand Maester Muncan, and Maester Thamax, disagree on the mating habits of dragons. Dragons lay large, scaled eggs to reproduce. According to Archmaester Gydane, and agreed upon by Maester Yandel, the ability of a dragon to lay eggs is proof that said dragon is female. When a dragon is never observed to have laid eggs, this is taking as proof that it must have been male. However, according to Barth and Maester Aemon, dragons have no fixed gender, but are, now one and now the other, as changeable as flame. Barth believed that dragons can change sex at need, but Maester Anson believes this to be erroneous, and states in his Truth that Barth's statement is simply a misunderstood esoteric metaphor. One Redditor points to a shot in the episode 5 teaser, in which Euron Greyjoy looks up at the skies ominously, after hearing a dragon's roar. They wrote, Euron Greyjoy looks up at the sky and hears a roar and gets scared. Since he has seen the dragons for a long time, he wouldn't be scared for just a dragon, but what if there's more dragons? This is backed up by several fans, who've noticed that the newly redesigned opening credits sequence of the show carries what appears to be an image of a large dragon, with 3 smaller ones nearby, perhaps foreshadowing future events. Another Redditor even provided scientific proof that certain reptiles do have the ability to reproduce without mates. The process is called parthenogenesis. Actor Pillar Asbach, who plays Euron on the show, even shared a cryptic post about the next episode on Instagram. He hinted that more than one dragon may be coming for Euron in the final battle. Gone with the Wind. Maybe, can't wait for episode 5, there will be light. And death, and coffee cups. Oreos. You might see a dragon, or 2, or none, he wrote with a picture of himself from the show's sets.